Welcome to Prairie Street Culinary Kitchen. I'm Rivky Kleiman, and today we're going to be making braised beef cheeks, made with Prairie Street Co.'s finest beef cheeks. Beef cheeks are beef cheeks from a cow that are very tough, but when we tenderize them and we braise them today, made with Prairie Street Co.'s finest beef cheeks, they're going to be soft like butter. Let's get cooking. First up, we're going to let our pan get really hot before we add any olive oil because we're not interested in burning the oil. So I'm going to start off by adding a little bit of my Demarcash olive oil by Atlas. Before I add it in, I'm going to add a little bit of kosher salt and pepper. So let's get them fully ready. And I got to get them in right away. Here we go. We're going to get a really nice deep browning of both sides. What that is going to do is going to allow all the juices to actually remain inside and then be able to absorb all the delicious flavors that we're going to add later. Nice. Little bit. I just want to get it really nice and brown. I wish you could smell this already. Oh, you can really see the quality of the meat. I love the way there isn't that much fat. When you get beef cheeks, you need to cut away the extra fat. Over here, it came out of the packaging so beautiful and ready to be used. Now, once you have your beef cheeks completely browned, we're going to add some garlic in. Give it 30 seconds just to become fragrant. And those of you who are weary of cooking with dry red wine, it is not at all going to give you a very winey flavor at all. In fact, the alcohol content is going to cook off, and it's going to leave you with a depth of flavor that is something that cannot be imitated. So don't be afraid, try it. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna add some aromatics to our liquid here. I love to use thyme. If you do not have fresh thyme, you can use like a heaping teaspoon of dry thyme, 4 bay leaves. I'm also gonna throw in a little bit of kosher salt and pepper. And as soon as we have this in a nice boil, I'm gonna add the beef cheeks back in, and then we're gonna let it sit on a lower boil, I would say medium heat, for about 2.5 hours, turning it over once after the first hour. Here we go. I'm gonna add them back in to our liquid. The smell that is emanating right now is indescribable. I'm actually getting excited, but it's gonna take 2.5 hours. Oh well, I'm gonna reduce the heat now to about a 6 and cover it, and after an hour, we'll turn it over. Okay, 2.5 hours have passed. We're gonna check it out. While we actually check it out, let me tell you about another way that you can actually prepare this. If your preference is not to keep it on your stovetop, you can actually preheat your oven to 325 and just pop your pan, if it's pan safe, to go in the oven. If not, you can transfer it to a 9x13 baking sheet and test over here. We are soft like butter. Did you see that? Here we go. We're gonna take this out. There are so many different ways that you can actually enjoy. So watch how we do this. So simple. We're just gonna literally use 2 forks and pull. That's it, simple as pie. Check this out. The way we're plating this right now is affectionately known in Israel as hummus basar, where we have a base of hummus, a little well in the center where we put our braised cheek beef, and then we're gonna top it with a little bit of tahini, make it look really nice and yum, yum, yum. And then of course we can top it off with some fresh herbs if you would like. Some chopped parsley is great, or even just throwing down some of the fresh thyme that we used in this dish. Look at this magnificent dish. I cannot wait to dig in to this braised beef over hummus. Took long enough to get here. And there you have it, braised beef cheeks prepared with the finest beef cheeks by Prairie Street Co. Thank you so much for joining me at Prairie Street's Culinary Kitchen, where every Sunday at 2 we drop a new video. Hope to see you then.